Football fans. Yeah, welcome back to your boys channel. And like I used to say, I am the king of update. Nobody does it better than I do, man. So, my people, on a good morning, anywhere you are. You see, it has been a while. I haven't been online because I needed to attend to my health. So, obviously, that's the reason why I've not been posting recently. So, but I'm okay now. I'm back. Okay, so. I missed a whole lot, during the weekend. A whole lot of stuff happened during the weekend. But anyways, as you all know, there's no point crying over spilled milk. Let me just let bygone be bygone, and I hope this week will be another week for us to, give you all the updates. So, but permit me to talk about that Arsenal Manchester United game because like I said, Arsenal is our official club for this season on the page. So everything that Arsenal does this season, we have to talk about it. So, and unfortunately, I wasn't around to cover the game. So. I actually went to watch the highlights because when that match was played, like I said earlier on, I was having some little challenges and I needed medical attention. So, but anyways, I've watched that football highlight and so many things have been happening. So many people have been, dragging Arsenal fans online, especially the Manchester United fans. I've been hearing their outcry, that they played well and all that. So now, for me, this is it. Hey, man, nothing should be taken away from Arsenal. Yes, nothing should be taken away from Arsenal because I could remember last season, Arsenal used to be the better team, and at the end of the day, they will lose the match or they withdraw, and so many football fans will come out and say, I don't know why football fans are so, I don't know if it is being biased or I don't know what to call it at this time. I don't really know what to say because so many football fans will come out and tell us that that's not how big team play. That big team plays ugly, and all that is important is the 3 points, and which has now done perfectly well this time around. And I don't know why everybody is crying because as good as Manchester United were, do you know that Arsenal was able to hold on to that 1-goal lead as early as the 13th minute until that game finished. Now, fast forward back to last season in that Champions League semi-final between Arsenal and PSG, the second leg. Do you know Arsenal were a more better team than PSG on that night? But the game ended 2-1. So. And I could vividly remember so many football fans were saying that Arsenal don't know how to play under pressure. Arsenal are not a big team, but this time around they are practicing it. And kudos, a very, very big kudos to all Arsenal fans, especially the Arsenal players, their defense. Oh, man, I told you guys from earlier on that defense will be the difference, in the title challenge. That defense will be the difference, Also, kudos to Man City. I saw what they did over the weekend, Nice one. I think they are the only two big teams that have not considered a goal alongside Chelsea. You see, so Liverpool scored 4 goals past Bournemouth, and they also considered 2. So, if not for Bournemouth's lack of game management, I think that game would have ended in a draw. So, I don't really know. I made my point clear that this Arsenal's defense, man, as good as Manchester United were. So imagine if Arsenal came to play, like if Arsenal brought their A game into that game, how would it have looked like? Like if Arsenal wanted to, attack for attack, don't you think Arsenal will score Manchester United more than the 1 goal that they did? Anyways, those are just speculations now because the game have come and gone, and kudos to Arsenal. Arsenal won the game by a goal to nil because so many fans have been saying Manchester United is good, Manchester United is this. If Manchester United were good, because according to the highlight I watched, unfortunately I missed the live match because I wasn't around. So, but the highlight that I saw, man, that highlight, I think I got some few things from even the 22 shots that Manchester United played. How many of these shots were actually, as in like, a high threatening, goal bound shot, apart from Mbuemo's header? Yes, apart from Mbuemo's header and Dogu, yes, the one he played that hit the bar. I think that David Raya had Although David Raya made a couple of saves because yes, he did well. But for me, those are not top-notch saves. I won't say those are top-notch saves because it just seems like Man United were just romancing the ball, keeping possession, and doing nothing with it. I didn't see a real threat, as in like apart from that Mbuemo's header and that Rai has to push away, and that Dogu's shot that actually hit the post. That was all. That was all. The Kunha, I didn't see much from him, even though he was, running around with the ball. Sesko came in, I think, towards the tail end of that game, and Sesko came in. But like I said, I didn't see much of Sesko, but I won't blame Sesko because he didn't start the match. So there's no way we are going to judge him based on that. So, and again, Victor Gyökeres, like I said, the way Arsenal played, Arsenal didn't come they didn't come to Old Trafford to do the attack stuff. They just all they needed was just the 3 points, and immediately they scored that goal. They all went back and defended their goal, and they did it perfectly well. So if Manchester United fans seeing that they played very well and they couldn't score just a goal after that 13th minute goal, come on man, I don't really know what to say. I don't really know what to say. But kudos to Arsenal anyway. That defense is really, really solid. And I told you guys that that defense can win you the Premier League. So kudos to the both teams that played. And the Arsenal goal, I think there are so many controversies concerning that goal. And for me, the rules, and that's why England is England. Some referees will actually they will cancel that goal as a foul because of Saliba's Saliba was distracting the Man United goalkeeper. But Bayanda, as a professional football player, you need to in that kind of situation, you should know what to do. You should know what to do, because the reason I'm saying this is that this similar thing happened to Arsenal as well. Was it a free kick that yes, no, a corner kick, yes, a similar this thing, the one that David Raya came out to punch. I expected Bayanda to do the same. I don't know if it's lack of experience or I don't know. I don't really know, because I think that was the more reason why that goal was given, because the goalkeeper was just there, he was just relaxed, so he didn't show any sign of distress. Even the build up to the before the corner was taken, a keeper like David Raya, someone like Martinez of Aston Villa, Martinez go push you come on from that place. Yes, now he will draw the referee's attention to that goal post by causing one or two there as a goalkeeper, because you are this is your area, this is your box. It's just like kind of somebody coming to your office and I don't know if you get the analogy now. So for me, anyways, both teams did well, but like I said, Manchester United, all this hype, we played well doesn't win you a game. Even Arsenal used to play well last season, and at the end of the day they will lose matches or they will play draw. So what is more important is that 3 points. Doesn't matter how you get it, did you get the job done? That's what's more important. So Arsenal fans could clearly come out and claim that it was their tactics, they just wanted the points, and not, they didn't come to play fancy football. And you can't fault them. Chelsea with Jose Mourinho did that for the longest in the Premier League, and they won titles with it. So you can't really fault Arteta. But I don't really think Arsenal will continue to play like this. Yes, I don't forget it. All of you that are saying Arsenal, if this is how Arsenal wants to play, that they should forget about the league. No. I don't really think Arteta will continue this style of play. But coming into a new season and your first game is Manchester United, your oldest rival in the league, and away from home, what do you expect? What did you expect? I wasn't expecting much. In fact, if I were around, I would have predicted that game draw, because given that Arsenal is going away to Old Trafford. Old Trafford has never been easy for Arsenal. Forget that they are getting it right recently. Before, go and check history, you see that Old Trafford is not a playing ground for Arsenal. So, but anyways, thank God Arteta has been proving himself. All this big team, that's another big factor for Arteta. All these big team don't usually, they don't pose a threat to Mikel Arteta. Arteta just knows how to, beat these big teams. Now those small teams, now they put some sign for Chama and Gary. So kudos to Arsenal, kudos to the accomplishment, because it's not easy. They still have tough matches to play. I think after Leeds United they will be playing Liverpool and they will play Manchester City in between too. The first 5 games. If now you, bro, you will do the same thing. You will do the same thing. So, and another player we need to give our kudos to is Matisse Delight. Man, that guy just owned that Manchester United defense. He kept Gyökeres quiet throughout the game. I love that. It reminds me of which player did that to Salah. There was a player that did that to Salah. I think Tomiyasu. Yes, Tomiyasu of Arsenal. Either at Emirates or at Anfield. I can't really remember anyway the full details. But he kept Salah quiet throughout the game. So the Leeds did the same thing to Gyökeres. Baba no see ball play. Even though the Arsenal team were not, they were not all that attack, and even the few times they went forward, they didn't. The connection was not really there, and Arsenal are still playing as if they don't have a 9. Arsenal really need to learn how to play with Victor Gyökeres, because Gyökeres will bang goal. Like I said, Gyökeres will bang goal. You can't just judge him by the first game of the season, because given that it is Manchester United, the most hostile ground for Arsenal. You see Old Trafford and Anfield. You see these 2 ground, and recently Etihad. These 3 ground. Currently, Arsenal don't go there and get results easily. But Arteta is doing it now, and I think it will help the team, because at the end of the day, the most important thing is 3 points. So Manchester United fans, forget all your complaints. Just respect, accept that you have been defeated, and let's see how we'll move forward from here. So that's just it. All the arguments about you played well or you didn't play well, playing well doesn't win you the league. Yes, playing well doesn't win you the league. Like I said, Arsenal played PSG last season in the second leg of the semi-final, but they lost that game by 2-1. The possession, the SG, that's the expected goal, everything was in Arsenal's favor, but Arsenal couldn't pull the string. So, and at the end of the day, that's what counts in football. So it's not about playing well. You played well, but you didn't get the job done. So whoever gets the job done takes the credit. So take nothing away from Arsenal, man. Arsenal are good. Arsenal are good, yes, because for them to hold, if you were as good as you claim, and for them to hold you down for how many minutes? For almost 80 minutes, okay, 76 minutes thereabout, or 70 something, because that goal came in the 13th minute, and since then, nothing else. Arsenal just switched off play, and and they defended so well that just give Arsenal their credit, man. There's no point. Give Arsenal their credit. Anyway, I just in my rush come say 1 or 2 about the game because I wasn't around. So, but I'm back now. Yes, I'm fully back. I'm okay now, and shout out to all of you that reach out to me. That were asking 1 or 2 about my disappearance. So I'm back now. I'm back. So that's what happened. I needed to attend to my health, and thank God I'm back now. So as this update keeps coming, trust me, I'm going to bring you all the updates. You ain't going to miss nothing. You are not going to miss nothing. So I'll do a separate video for the game Madrid will be playing tonight, because like I said I will tell you one day, I'm a Real Madrid fan, man. So our first game of the season, I will do a video for that. So kudos to all the Arsenal fans, and shout out to Manchester United also. They played well, but at the end of the day, like I said, playing well doesn't win you 3 points. So give Arsenal their flowers.